Good morning, afternoon, or whenever I present this documentary. My name is Hannah Drawhush, and you will be learning cool facts about gladiators. While I list the facts, my dad and brother will be posing as gladiators, acting out most of the facts. Let's get started. Gladiators weren't always slaves. Lured by thrill of battle and roar of crowds, brave men voluntarily signed contracts in hope of glory and prize money. Bouts were originally part of funeral ceremonies. Historians say fights got their start at wealthy Romans' funerals. Romans believed human blood helped purify the deceased person's soul. They didn't always fight to the death. Most fights operated at fairly strict rules and regulations. A bout usually ends when one participant were not able to continue. They were organized into different classes and types. They were placed based on record, skill level, fighting style, and weaponry. The most popular were thraces and mirmillones, armed with a sword and a shield. The most unusual is a rotarius, armed with only a net and a trident. They rarely fought animals. Roman arenas associated with animal hunts, but gladiators were rarely involved. Convicted criminals and Christians were often thrown into ravenous animals as part of the day's entertainment. Women also fought as gladiators. Female slaves were regularly condemned to the arena, but few citizens took up the sword of their own free will. Women also joined in animal hunts. Some gladiators received rewards. After a victory, a gladiator could receive freedom. Gladiators had a special oath. The oath bound him, so he was no longer truly free. Gladiatorial fights had a couple purposes. They weren't only for fun. The main reason was to set Rome free from disaster and to honor and pacify their gods. Bouts were held in wooden arenas. Most people think fights among gladiators occurred in the Colosseum of Rome, but it was played in fenced-in areas. That is the end of my documentary. I hope you learned a lot from it. Good morning, afternoon, or whenever I finish this documentary. Hannah reporting, over and out.